There are 5 things you need to know about wireless guitar systems. There's latency, connection reliability, the battery time or playing time of the device, price, and the range. I won't test the range as it's around 100 feet and it works absolutely fine.
Test the range, honey.
Range is fine, hun.
You should test the range.
Fine. I'll test the range. It's fine, hun. Range is good. The latency on this Lekato system is around 6 milliseconds. If you don't know what latency is, it's the time that you strike a chord or a note on the guitar till the time that you actually hear it coming from the amplifier. There's absolutely no problem with this. There's no latency or lag coming through the amp. I tried the connectivity all throughout the apartment. There's just one spot where I got some funky pulsating noise, but these devices, when connected, did completely knock out my Wi-Fi. So I reached out to Lekato, who were fantastic in replying, and they said that these devices use 4 different channels and to switch the channel. That could be done easily by pushing this button on the receiver, and then it switches through the different channels. By the time I got to channel number 4, the Wi-Fi and these devices were playing well together and everyone in the apartment's happy again. Battery duration is around about 5 hours, so it's perfect for me sitting on the couch. I'm only about 6 feet away from the amp, and I've had them on all week, just switching them on and off, practicing for around an hour, and then leaving them overnight, and then coming back to it the next day, switching them back on again, and they've been absolutely fine. I'm sure it'll be fine for a practice with your bandmates, and even probably long enough for a gig. When I used to gig, we used to gig for around about 4 hours, something like that. So this should be absolutely plenty of battery time for those types of situations. This system currently is around $55. You can't really go wrong. You could use it as your main wireless guitar system for practicing at home, or even use it as a backup system if you wanted to. I mean, electronics these days are incredibly reliable. It's not like back in the day when you had some dodgy electronics. These are absolutely fine. They feel incredibly well built, and one good thing about these units is the angle on the tip. I can get it flush up against the guitar, plus also this angle here, or this movement on the angle, is really stiff. Now that's a good thing, because wherever you put that, it will stay, and it will stay there on the guitar. Lekato kindly sent these out to me, and to be honest, it was about time I got a wireless guitar system, because as I said in a previous video, always play through an amplifier, and I was starting to get guilty of not doing that, just picking up the guitar and playing unplugged on the couch. This system allows me to connect the guitar, plug it into the amp, and just sit on the couch where I'm comfortable playing and just play through my amp at low levels, because I'm still using that JHS little amp box. So I crank the amp up, turn the little amp box down, I get the overdrive or the amp breakup tones from the preamp valves, so I get a lovely overdriven sound just by sitting on my couch with this thing. I was a bit unsure of whether I needed a wireless system. A friend of mine in the UK, he's got the Line 6 G10. He kept saying to me, get a wireless guitar system. Whenever I FaceTime him for a jam in the UK, he's always using it. And I never really bought into it until Lekato sent this out to me and I tried it. Absolutely sold. So I shall always be using a wireless guitar system. And it's got a 24-bit signal with 100 dB dynamic range, 6 milliseconds latency, and it's a really easy connection. All you need to do is switch the units on and they just pair. That's it. It was really, really simple, and I like that sort of thing. The charging cable is USB, and on the other end of the USB you've got two mini USBs, so you can charge both of the units at the same time. Charge time for me was around about 30 minutes when I first got them out of the box. So what did I think of these? Well, to be honest, I didn't even realise I needed a wireless guitar system, but these are invaluable because I can connect my amp just sitting on my couch at low volumes. 6 millisecond latency, which means you're not going to hear it, not going to hear that lag. The connectivity is good, the range is good, the device is great, and I love that it stays anywhere on the guitar that you put it. The charging time's fantastic. Yeah, I recommend this product. I tell you what, I'll put some links in the description below so that you can check them out as well. Thanks very much for watching. Subscribe and like if this is your sort of thing. I'll see you next time. Take care.